Hi guys, welcome or welcome back. My name is Elaine and today I'll be doing the handbag tag that was started by the Handbag Diaries, and I was tagged by Kim from KK Love CC. And so Kim, thank you so much for tagging me. I'm very excited to do my second tag video thus far. It is the bag newest to my collection, the bag that's been around the longest or the oldest, which bag I'm selling next, and what bags are on my wish list or what bags I might want to buy next. So let's start with the newest bag to my collection. I did not do an unboxing of this, so ooh, a little dusty. This is the newest bag to my collection, or my newest addition, I should say. So this is a Hermes bag clutch. Shoulder bag clutch. I could not find the name for this bag. I bought it off of Brandier. They just called it shoulder bag or clutch. But I do like this very interesting hardware. It's very simple and it's sort of like an envelope clutch, I guess, you know. It also has a removable shoulder straps, but I'm not going to remove them because this is made out of box. Beautiful brown box leather. I actually got this because I sold my vintage Constance 23 that I featured in my video here. Yeah, that was in a beautiful brown box leather. That's pretty much the only thing I liked about it. There's no point in keeping a bag worth thousands in my collection just for the brown box leather, so I sold it. And then I found this. And so I'm very happy to replace that Constance with this very discreet, non-Hermes looking clutch. But it is Hermes, so if I do want to go get it spa'd, I definitely can. This is from 1972, so it's even older than that Constance was. That Constance I think was 1978. Beautiful leather. It has a couple scratches, but honestly for 1972, it is in excellent condition. Maybe if I start using it a bit more, I'll go and get it spa'd. But for now, I just want to see how often I actually use a shoulder bag evening clutch like this. I mean, I never use the Constance, but I don't know if that's because of the hardware or because I just never go out and I do not need a brown box going out bag. So we'll see. But anyways, that's the newest. Whoops. And then my oldest bag in my collection is this Fendi, which I think is my only Fendi. I've had some Fendis come and go, but this one has lasted a long time. So I got this even before I started blogging. So I started my blog 10 years ago. This is called the By the Way bag. This is actually in the small. I bought it off of Blue Fly, but I just really loved how this bag had these handles, and it also does have a crossbody strap. Nowadays you can find these on the secondhand market for a really good price. It's somewhat of an obscure Fendi bag. I feel like they might have been a little bit more popular in Japan, but not by much. It's not really something you think of when you see Fendi. It's very useful. Inside, I do have it stuffed right now, but inside it fits quite a bit. Here's the shoulder strap, and there's two compartments. You know, it can be very secure because you can zip it up. This is not the oldest bag. Actually, this would technically be the oldest bag in my collection in terms of age, but it is actually the newest addition. And then this is my oldest bag in my collection in terms of longevity. And then on top of that, next is what I'm going to sell next. So I'm actually planning to sell this tomorrow. And that's why I actually wanted to hop on here and just kind of quickly do dusty. I don't know if you can see that, but super dusty. So I just want to quickly hop on here to say I am selling my Birkin 30. So this one I got from the Real and I'm sending it back to the Real. This is an Epsom blue indigo. It is a beautiful blue color. The Birkin 30, especially in Epsom, is quite light, so I can't complain about the weight. So I did complain about the Birkin 35. Why I sold that one was because it was too heavy. And I do like the Birkin 30 more than the Birkin 35. But I think it just goes along the same lines as I'm just not a Birkin person. I'd rather not have this just sitting in my collection. So this is technically my worst cost per wear bag. I think when I did my best cost per wear bag video, someone kindly asked for the worst cost per wear, and I was about to do it, but I I gotta admit, I was a little ashamed. I mean, there's some really high-end bags on there that just have been sitting. And so I decided I wanted to just get rid of it. So yes, this is currently my worst cost per wear bag. Once it leaves my collection, my next worst cost per wear bags are my Kelly 28s. One of them is at the spa, has been for the last 9 months, almost 10 months now. Yeah. And so we'll see when that comes back. And then I think once that happens, I'm going to choose between the two. But anyways, the story here is about the Birkin. Yeah, I tried it out. I even took it out yesterday to a friend's place. Like I knew we weren't going out. So it was just a chance for me to use it. And even then, I mean, I didn't love it. If I really want to use a tote, I have my Garden Party 30 and 36, and I'd much rather just use my toolbox or even my Wu-Hei leather bucket bag there, park tote. Like I just have so many options. It's like, why would I choose a Birkin? I also feel like when I do take my Birkin out, even if it's like I'm taking to a friend's place just to like get some use out of it, I feel like they might think I'm showing off. Maybe I am showing off, but I don't want to be showing off. Like, I just want to use the bag. I don't know. I mean, I guess in some ways it's giving me social anxiety. So why am I keeping this bag? And in general, I just don't want something so expensive just sitting there in my closet if I don't love it. And I guess that's what it boils down to. I just don't love the Birkin. So anyways, that is the one I'm selling next. And then the last on my list is what bags are on my wish list. So there's actually quite a few. I mean, I always have a lot of bags on my wish list because I don't really go out and buy them. My wish list mostly functions as if it pops up on the secondhand market and if it's in a good condition and a good price, I'll get it. Or that's what I'm looking for basically. They're sort of like my saved searches for like the Real or for eBay and such, you know. So these are some of my saved searches. One is the Moina Gabrielle clutch. So I do want to try a bag from Moina because I already have Hermes, Valextra, Delvaux, and I feel like Moina is like the last sort of like heritage brand to try out. And the Gabrielle clutch looks cute. It's sort of like a substitute for the Kelly clutch. And speaking of the Kelly, I mean, if I found a good Kelly 25, I'd be down. Oh, so Valextra this year came out with a new clutch. And is it a clutch? So it has both a top handle and a crossbody strap. I definitely would like to look at that once I go to Hawaii. Valextra does have a 10 to 15% discount on Hawaii pricing. So if I were to buy it, I would buy it there and not online. And then last but not least, I mean, this is sort of a down the line wish list, but I would love to get the Machino Boston bag in the MM size. I keep talking about it. I talk about it in my Machino bag review. I have the PM size. I love the PM size, but I feel like it won't fit a laptop. And if I wanted a laptop bag that would replace my plume, my Hermes plume, I would go for the Machino Boston bag in the MM size. But we'll see, because I did just buy a Machino bag in the PM size, pre-ordered for February. So we'll see about that. Anyways, that is the handbag tag. Thank you again, Kim, for tagging me and for the handbag diaries for creating this tag. I hope you found this video enjoyable and I hope to see you in the next one. Bye.